This is the first time I've been able to watch Phoenix Wright stream instead of just listening, so I'm hyped.
Yay!
Hey! Now you get to see the scariness.
I don't know if anybody's gonna freak out this stream, but you know.
But you do get to finally see firsthand the clown and the ventriloquist dummy, which is terrifying.
You do get to see them, yes.
I'm assuming they're the people on deck.
I don't think the clown is yet. That might be in the second part.
All right.
Because there's 2 parts to the trial.
Right. Jen called me out. You came to see quite a case, it's true. Where's Lotta? Nero. Hi, Nero. Lotta is here whenever I have the outfit ready. Obviously before the end of the game. Also, I don't want it to be the last stream, but...
No. Especially because the case 5 is pretty... Or case 4, I mean, not case 5. The last one is kind of intense.
Yeah. I figured towards the ending it would be more serious, so... I'm going to try and do it as soon as possible. I don't know if I can get it done. Well, like, it depends what I can find. And how long things take to ship to me.
We'll probably have 2 after this for this case, I would think. Depending on how long the trials are. Because we've got an investigation and then 2 more parts of a trial after today.
Right. Okay.
So,
we'll see. Clearly the next emote needs to be Cat Lotta emote. I feel like that would just be Lotta Rage. And then my rage wouldn't apply anymore.
Well, you could just have it be, instead of rage, you could just have it be like, shook, since she does surprise you.
It's blurred like Toad screaming.
Yeah, and it's Lotta. It could be used in a lot of different situations. Rage, being shocked, or horrified.
Yeah, like that Toad for Misha, exactly.
I love that emote. It cracks me up.
Oh my god. Potty Papa. Alright, you ready, Kita?
I'm ready.
Alright. Oh, if I were to do Squiddy with panties on his head, it'd probably be a BTTV emote, so everyone can use it. That's what I would do. If we were to ever do a joined one. Like, at some point, I'd like to do Phoenix and Edgeworth, like, side-by-side for me and Kita's channels.
Definitely. I'm here for that.
Yes. So, ready in... Also, Jen, let me know the game... Oh, never mind. You let me know. Scanner Sombre. Sweet. Scanner Sombre. There it is. Let me know when it works, you guys, and then I will delete them. There we go. There we go. I am ready for that emote ship. All right. Ready to press A?
I am.
In 3, 2, 1, go. It is time.
It's time.
December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Oh, yeah. Great. I forgot he existed.
I forgot he existed.
It's true. Good morning, Max. Okay, Max is not having a good morning.
He might have just realized that he's actually on trial. He didn't seem to comprehend that before.
Right.
Max?
What? Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess. How many cards does he have? That's not Max, that's Billy Bob.
Nick. Max is really nervous. No, I just don't think he understands what's going on.
No. I think both. Hi, Pink Kitten. The code is invalid. Oh, no. Is it actually? Aw. Did I copy and paste it wrong? Well, that's disappointing. I did not. I'm sorry, Jen. Pick another. That's good to know, though. That's why I said let me know if it works.
Try it again as well.
Or try it again as well, just in case.
Yeah.
Gasp. Max is playing 52 card pickup. Basically. Alright. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't have you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. I mean, we've had a parrot in the courtroom. I'm just saying.
Am I about to cross-examine this bird?
Basically. Max looks like a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god, that's a good point. That's a really good point. I forgot about this, dude. I have 52 card pickup. My dad played that trick on me all the time. Miss Smogga Chick! I'm gonna give you some hugs. I'm just kidding. Hi, Senri! Oh my god. Humble! And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. Who did this? It doesn't tell me, but thank you whoever got that humble purchase with the link. Thank you so much. Jacket goals. Whoever that was, thank you. He looks more like Sailor Moon villain. I mean, ish. How can he fly without feathers on his titties, tethers on his fitties? You know? It was me, Demi. Hi, Demi. Thank you so much, you sweet bean. All that love. I'd like guacamole. I can make that happen.
Oh, that's supposed to be really good.
Do you want guacamole gold edition, or is there a different one? I don't know if there's a different one. Let me make sure.
I think the gold edition just has extra stuff.
Okay, I think that's... because I remembered having two versions. Maybe someone already picked the other version. All right. We'll whisper you this one then. And let me know if it works. Or else I'll have to fight Humble, because I'm pretty sure these are my codes.
It should tell you if one's been redeemed.
Yeah, and I didn't redeem any of them.
So you might want to contact them, unless you accidentally already gave that code to somebody.
I don't think so, though. I've been, like, putting in parentheses next to them if I think they're taken. And I didn't for that for some reason. So I'm assuming I... and I don't ever remember being asked that.
Yeah, you could still check Humble, though, and see if it was redeemed.
So, shirts aren't necessary for plot. Yeah, he doesn't need a shirt. It's fine.
Punchy.
This man is never going to stop throwing cards. Where are they coming from? That's what my question was. What did Punchy say? Shirts aren't necessary for plot. I mean, Punchy's also going around kissing everyone like a serial kisser, so...
yeah, so I don't know if we should take Punchy's advice.
Alright. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? Oh, why don't you try? What? Dots. I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Edward's not there to witness the glory. It's not worth it.
Yeah. No.
December 29th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Please tell me you're not flying in. No, he's standing there. It's fine. Oh, god damn it, Phoenix. Tethers on his fitties. What is happening?
Yeah, that just went very quickly.
Yeah.
I think the judge said what?
go with that.
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So? Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximillion Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximillion Galactica. It sounds more friendly. Rude? This is profiling? I'm just saying. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
We are the Crystal Gems.
More's happening.
We'll
Plastic
always
T-Rex!
say
Oh, it said that! Plastic T-Rex! Thank you so much for that humble purchase as well! The very positive bundle! What is that?
Oh,
Thank
that
you
has
so
like Slime
much.
Rancher in it, I think.
Slime Rancher! Slime Rancher's adorable.
It
Thank
is.
you so much, Plastic T-Rex. You sweet bean! The very first game, Cat voiced the bird as well. Quack! Squawk!
I know she's used to it from Hotiful.
It's true. That is also true. The judge is freaking out. He's always freaking out. Hi, hello, Kitty Kills. Hello. Welcome. Billy Bob Galactica is more catchy anyway. Billy Bob Galactica. Franziska's playing no games today. I stand. Oh my god. My moral stand is the most woke and valid stand. Oh my god. Every time there's a cat stream, I'm probably gonna binge the Steven Universe soundtrack, because all you hear is We Are the Crystal Gems repeatedly. Billy Bob Johns, thank you, Miss Chick, for that clip. It works, yay, Jen! I'm glad that one works. Sorry about the first one. Good to know, though. I put in parentheses invalid question mark next to it, so. And also, Demonas, let me know if Luna's Wandering Stars work, and then I will close this out. My stand is the one that has the least effort and is the most cynical, but it works. Invalid. The movie. Yes. Steven Universe movie, September 2nd. Oh, it worked? Cool, Demonas. Thank you. Save. Done. I'm so hyped for it. Yes. All right. What are you, Canadian?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
Rude?
It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
Well, but it is.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
Rip.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now!
Oh, I wasn't expecting Dick. I mean... Gumshoe! I wasn't expecting Gumshoe. Is she allowed to have a whip in the courtroom? This is good questions, and I don't know why they've allowed it, but they have. She cannot handle losing, no. Haven't the Von Karma lost every trial against Phoenix? Yes. Fact.
Well,
I wasn't expecting Dick. Demonetized, KatFTWynn!
this was demonetized a long time ago.
Fact. Feathers on my titties. It was demonetized in the first 5 minutes.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Rude.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir.
All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony. They're too scared to take the whip away. You're not wrong. Details of the events.
It's true. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. He just looks ridiculous.
A little bit.
The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Oh, God.
That was a little more graphic than I
It was
wanted.
a little bit.
Back with cheese and crackers. F. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Chick, for the clip. I wasn't expecting dick.
Well, Kat, if you decide that you would like a raid response for a collab, guess what's going to be in there?
Yes. And I know it's going to be a lotta. A lotta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here is the autopsy report for the victim. Is it updated?
The court accepts this into evidence. The court accept this into judge grammar.
Well,
Autopsy report was added to the court record. A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right. Gumshoe always looks really excited. Right in the
he's
beginning.
just happy to be here.
So should we press everything, or is there something specific we should? Okay.
No, we can
Press
press
the first
everything.
one. Hold it. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. Snow froze in places and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
The snow. Huh? What's the matter? Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Alright. Suppress this.
Mm-hmm. Just press all of them.
When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Moe the Clown, Ben the Trilo Quist, and of course the defendant Maximillion Galactica and his victim, the Ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the Tiger was there as well. Yeah, I can't.
It was the tiger.
It was the tiger.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Oh my god, that's amazing. The practice session broke around 10 p.m. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent while Moe went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate absorbed in his own world. The Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? I do!
Phoenix, I do.
Sir, pick me,
Sir?
pick me!
You're raising your hand. It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Alright. To be fair, the judges sound creepily sexual now after talking about dicks and whips, you know?
Well,
that's just this game. The words they choose to use or the things they choose to have. Dinner Kotana. Why is the judge getting involved in cross-examination? Because it's Phoenix, right? It's just what they do. Teacher cat needs to pee.
that is the least of this court's problems.
Fact. Gumshoe always looks way too excited, or way too hyped for the courtroom. I think he's just excited to not be in the police station. Grandmother coming over to say hi. Hey, bloody circuits. Hey. Oh, we talked about the plushie earlier in stream, Nero. It's gone. Rip. Press F to pay respects for plushie. Alright. Press the 1015 one.
Yep.
This is very serious and very accurate to law. What do you mean? I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us how the whole thing— Ow! This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
All right. We'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective
Excuse
Gumshoe,
me?
would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? Rude?
Excuse me.
Yeah, does he have a straw behind his ear? Do we know what's behind his ear?
Is it a pen? That would make sense to me if he's writing down notes, like, while he's
Maybe,
investigating. But, I
Maybe
mean,
it
it
was
could be a straw. Maybe he just likes beverages, so...
He might. Capri Sun. I mean, it looks
He
like
likes
that red
Capri
straw.
Sun.
Oh, no, it's that yellow straw. I
Capri
can't
Sun
remember.
straw. I think it is, it might depend on the flavor. Either
maybe.
way, I just like to think that he loves Capri Sun.
He loves Capri Sun. He loves his juice
He
boxes.
just loves it. He loves the stabbing of the Capri Sun.
Any resemblance between this game and real court proceedings is really scary. Yes, fact. Oh my god, pick me. Thank you, Kotana, for that clip. Oh my god. F's will throw it, Eco. F for the plushie. P for papyrus.
Papyrus?
I think it's a pen or pencil. That'd be great. In anime, it was a writing tool. Oh, okay. I didn't know that in anime. That makes sense, though. Hi, Jeff. Well, his love for Capri Sun is canon now. It's true.
Put it on the wiki.
In case he has a surprise smoothie. Yeah, you need a straw. Fact. All right. Press the wooden box.
Mm-hmm. Press the wooden box.
A wooden box.
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box. Oh, wrong one. Carrying the box, huh?
It was rather strange. It was a rather strange wood.
Uh-oh. You cut out right at the end there. Kita? Kita! What? Oh, there you are! God damn it. I'm gonna backhand Discord.
It always does this during Phoenix Wright for some reason.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I didn't die. Discord did. Alright. Luckily, it finished most of your sentence and it's my line now, but god damn it.
Oh, that's good.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. I'm telling you, there's a body in there.
There's a body in there. It's proof. Locked, you say? Wooden box. Added to the court record. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Hi, Eco! I swear no matter what I do, my legacy to this community will be failing to get my wife a papyrus plushie. Oh my god, yeah. That's hysterical. Oh my god. We all have our roles to play in fandom. Maybe Discord is done dealing with the shenanigans of Phoenix and Fran. Yeah. Huh?
Tim just says correct.
It's true. Alright. Do I ask more about...
What do you want to ask about?
I
You have
mean, they're
one.
all valid questions.
What do you think would be the most helpful?
Well, the contents, but if it's locked,
Yeah.
he doesn't know them.
Yeah,
So,
but we
but the
need to
contents?
ask about them. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open.
Oh,
All that was inside was this little bottle.
drugs. Drugs?
Yep.
Bottle?
We're doing it.
What is that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
That's
yeah,
not
but
what
what's
it
in it? That doesn't mean that's what's in it.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Exactly what I wasn't thinking. Hi, Mystic. Welcome back.
Dun-dun-dun.
Your legacy will be freaking out to Fatal Frame. I'm excited for this. Drugs? Gumshoe, please. Peppa.
Pepper. It was pepper.
It was Peppa. Iko, you could have a different legacy, one of heroism and success. You just have to get the plushie. I mean, wherever it is. Phoenix asking the important questions. Is it drugs? Drugs. Oh my god. Slater!
Hey.
Big rush. Bye. Jolly Slater! Thank you for gifting those 2 subs. One to Red Letter Days and the other to Lord Cookie Gaming. Thank you so much, Slater. All that love and hype. Thank you. The spices are sacred. Hot pepper.
Potty pepper.
Potty pepper.
Potty pepper.
Slater, you sweet bean. All that love. Also because, figured Keita will ask, we are up 46.
46 more sub points, friends.
Yep. 46.
And that means a new emote, so get on it.
Get on it.
Do it.
Chill pepper, black pepper, cyan pepper. Be specific, Gumshoe.
Potty papa pepper.
Potty pepper. Alright. Pepper, why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box.
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Drugs.
Gee.
It's fucking drugs. Small seasoning bottle added to the court record. They were just having a nice lunch and they couldn't find their pepper. Or they just didn't want people taking their pepper. So they locked it.
It's just the secret formula. The
just the
11 herbs and spices.
Chemical X. It's
Or
just
that.
Chemical X.
Okay.
Because the girl smells pepper and sneezes, she turns into a tomato. Wait, what?
What?
What? Oh, Skittles. Hi, Skittles. Hello. Where are we on the trial? Not very.
We're not
We're
that far.
Pressing
So we
Dick
want
Gumshoe.
Yeah, that's the last one.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
It was the pepper.
It was the pepper.
It was the pepper. You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with.
You think so? You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
I will not have these shenanigans in my courtroom. Talking about magic. Okay. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're going to get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Rude?
I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Damn.
This bitch?
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
You can't wrap up that dick.
Oh my god. I mean, she can try. She's got a whip.
innuendos. Anyway.
Also, you probably should wrap your...
Oh, shit. I didn't see
Yes,
what he said.
Just a PSA.
Just wrap up your dick.
Please
What
do
did
it. Please
the
do.
judge say I accidentally hit next?
He said, thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. That's what
Thank
he
you
said.
very much, detective. You may step down. Just reading chat. Who's the cat? Potty Pepper. The Potty Perpetrator.
Potty Pepper.
Oh my god. Thank
Pepper
you
with a party
for
hat.
making that a quote. Oh my god, to be fair.
Oh,
Wasn't
God.
expecting dick. Please not in front of me. Please not in front of the chat. Oh my god. That potty papa and a pepper. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well.
I mean, yes.
This is
Please
awkward.
state your name and occupation for the record.
Oh my god. The quote was already there. I just quoted a clip. Or I just added a clip. Nice. Thank you for the clip, Miss Chick. Alright. I don't remember this voice, but I'll do the best.
My full name is Trilo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor. God damn it.
Hey, excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. God damn it.
The road must be cutting off your circulation. I said I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Please no. Me. The world of law. Exciting and daring. Guilt and innocence.
Or innocence.
Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman.
Rude. What's wrong with that?
Well, what do you think?
Trilo, please don't be sexist.
Nobody says anything.
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have oh my god. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it! It's so ugly, I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order, order. I demand to know who this witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about... Oh,
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed.
I mean, you're not wrong. Abusive ass puppet!
There's
Witness
a lot of
testimony.
abuse in this courtroom. The
What you
puppet, the
witnessed,
whip.
the whip. You're not wrong. How does the dummy have a vein popping in his forehead? These are good questions. Also, well, I guess some ventriloquist dummies blink, but that's still unsettling. Maya, please. Trilo does need to be put in a fire. It's fine. What you witnessed?
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading toward the scene of the crime.
I like the dummy's shocked face here.
He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
Trilo blinks. He does.
You saw Maximillion Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown?
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why is that?
Here's absolute proof.
So Kat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
Okay. Didn't we not have a case before where people have dressed up like other people to try and frame them?
I mean, yes.
This is not solid proof unless you literally see the person's face. I'm just saying.
Yeah, not
Holy
even
shit,
seeing
it's
his.
Billy Bob.
So far, everyone's only seen the costume, so nobody
Right.
has actually saw the face or anything, so.
Right, exactly.
Wise. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your oh my god. Prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Except they are.
By one man.
Yep. Oh shit.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today.
When is she not the boss?
Cross-examination with what he witnessed. Okay, so do we press something specific or all of it again?
We want to press on how could that punk not be the killer?
Okay. How could that punk not be the killer? Hold it. You saw Max, and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right. And that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max only one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? There was no proof it was Max.
No.
But Ben only saw Max.
Yeah, because somebody else was there.
The clown?
No.
Ben?
No.
Trilo, I mean.
No.
I mean, the victim?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to figure it out before I pressed it.
You got it.
That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? Hey, I figured it out.
Good job.
The victim, Russell Berry.
Yep.
All right. Present him. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the Ringmaster as well. Ah!
Obviously, the Ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
I was clicking through because I just saw Dalton say, "Boss me around, Franziska, please." Someone's
Boss
thirsty.
you around? That's a tall order. Be careful what you wish for.
Get that whip. I have no regrets. I didn't need saving. What are you talking about? The Ringmaster and Max went together to the Ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximillion Galactica was supposed to be in the Ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Because they're fucking lying? Objection, KatFTWynn, voicing a ventriloquist. We should not be able to see your lips move, you know?
Ah!
I see. It seems at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Of course he
Gee,
would. Well, Max is a part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore.
It's fair.
It's fair. So...
Okay, so, we need to press his last statement, which is the police showed up.
The police showed up and took took Magic Boy away.
Yep.
Okay. A love triangle Regina knows nothing of. Oh my god. But she does know they both love her.
She does. She just doesn't really, get it.
Just saying. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? Oh, it's me, right. Also, a love triangle that should result in jail time for that alone. Exactly, for both of them. Yep.
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Huh? Oh. I think it was around, say, a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m. So you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you'd just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big nose dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we'd just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
Whoa, ah! Who said we were waiting for someone?
Jeez.
Sorry.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories.
Objection, right the fuck back! But the witness! He's cracking under the pressure already! I'm onto something! Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? Regina? Or the dad?
Yes. No, you're right.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Regina Berry.
But either one, I mean.
Either one works.
Well, no, you're supposed to present hers, but your line of thinking
Gotcha.
was it makes sense to be either one of them.
Gotcha. Puppets freak me the fuck out. I don't blame you. Puppets don't bother me. Only Trilo. I mean... Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
Oh my god, he exploded.
Where'd he go? That was amazing.
How far did Ben stick his hand up there? Is there an eject button?
What? It was basically what that should have been, but I was too focused on the fact he exploded. He's dead. His head.
Puppet
Fine. Puppet yeet. That's no way to get ahead. Ha ha. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? How'd he assemble him so fast? Is this true?
Well, I, can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, well, well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. right. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah! Oh my god, wait, I didn't even see what Judge said!
I didn't see what he said either. I just saw objection.
Yep.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on his way to the eventual demise. He did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max leading to the— Ow!
There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. Well,
Actually.
I guess you got me. All right, I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Oh, that was you!
pain!
I like that he doesn't like to talk, but he just says what he feels instead of actually like a response. Oh, bye, Pink Kitten. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. Oh my god.
Don't volunteer things.
I want to make sure Discord didn't die.
No, I wasn't sure if you were ready
Done
to
laughing?
continue or not.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
There's a lot of issues here.
Is illegal, and you should be arrested. That
You should be arrested. Gumshoe, take him away.
Yep. That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge.
It should be.
I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain.
I love that more than I should. Oh my god.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
Peppa Puppet.
Peppa Puppet.
Peppa Puppet.
About the proposal.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket.
Is Cat gonna survive this episode? No. More pain. I like all the spaces. Hi, Lissa. Oh my god. You were going to propose. You. A puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. But the fact you're in charge, you are literally being controlled by a 31-year-old and proposing to a 16-year-old. Now that is the issue here. Anyway.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Yes! Yes, in fact does!
No.
It in fact does!
There are a lot of issues happening right now.
I can't.
Now would be a good time for a PSA for chat. If you're an old man,
Do not propose to a 16-year-old.
yeah, just don't. Or if you're a ventriloquist that is also an old man, just don't.
Just don't.
Oh my glob!
Perfectly timed. Exactly. You could propose to her, but you really shouldn't. Literally illegal. No, that's really not okay. I know. What is going on here? Who wrote this? Anyway. Who doesn't know the legal system? I'm confused.
The judge should know the legal system, I feel.
Right!
Do we need a trial for the judge?
The next case is the judge on trial.
Arrest the judge. Exactly. Hi, Crystal. Hello, welcome. Crystal Skay? Squeet? Is that how you say your name? This game is a bit old school, so I'll try not to read into the insanity too much, but we have to. It's just entertaining that way. Also a PSA for chat. Hi, Marojas. Hello, hello. It's not illegal if the parent agrees, but I agree it's not morally correct. Wait, seriously? Seriously? Is that?
In terms of marriage, yeah. I think it depends on, I don't know what the ages are, but like if you have the
Okay.
parents' consent, you can.
Passionate cat, thank you for the clip, Cortana. His age is almost not a factor. He could still be 20 and still illegal. Yeah. It also might be based in Japan. I thought Japan's was 17. So that's why because we heard that it was not much different, but I could be wrong. In the UK, it's marry at 16 with parents' consent. Even if you're 31. Hey, baby. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
I love you. Please be safe.
I love you too. I keep hearing you talk like Peridot, and it's like...
Peridot!
On point.
Okay, I'm not trying to talk like Peridot, but...
It's on point, though.
That's hysterical. Oh my god.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh my god. Yeah, he's 31. Ben is 31. We don't know the judge. Well, maybe we do know the judge's name. I don't know it though by heart. Age of consent is 16 in some years, some around the world. Okay, so maybe that's why. Maybe it is 16 in Japan. I thought it was 17 because that's what I thought someone said in chat, but I could be wrong. Hi, Eurus. By the way, hello. Shy guy. Cat is the new Peridot. Clods! Oh my god. PSA for chat. Thank you, Cortana. I feel it's important either way. Okay. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. A little less, Phoenix. A little. I'm just saying. Okay, Mr. Wright. Please continue with your cross-examination.
What was with that sigh at the end?
What was with that side? All right, about the proposal.
Okay, so
I had something to give her? Or do we press it all?
No. I had something to
Okay.
give her. We want to press.
Wait, say that again? Oh, I had something to give her to press? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't process what you said for a hot second. All right. What was it exactly that you had planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Franziska's whip looks like it's about ready to looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad. Is that what we pick?
Nope.
Or do we go for push on?
Push on.
Push on. Gotta head out. Take care, Miss Manga Chick. Have a wonderful evening. All the love. I need a drink. I actually need booze to survive this.
I don't blame you.
Oh my god. Don't blame you. If I could drink, I would. Make some hot chocolate. That sounds delicious.
There's just a lot of bad things happening in the courtroom.
Yep. Hi, Cookie, by the way. Why is it so surprising he says he wanted to propose? I think it's just... everyone's just not expecting anything right now. pushing. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment, is it, Phoenix? The first time that a puppet has ever— Ow!
I advised you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Significantly, specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
Oh my god.
I plan on— oh wait, yeah.
Okay. So
he says he planned on giving the ring.
kept it in my pocket. I have concerns just now.
It's a lot of
like
concerns.
reading bad fan fiction. Yes, this is a lot of concerns. Oh my god.
So he says he had it in
So
his
in the-
pocket.
Right. Do we press that, or in the end I wasn't able to give it to her?
Well, we don't need to press any of them because we can show him what we have.
Oh, we
If
have it, don't we?
something. Yeah, we do.
So, which part do we present it on?
It
I also
actually
had it in my
doesn't.
pocket.
The third, fourth, or fifth. It doesn't matter.
I'll do it on the 5th then. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her because that's where I probably would have.
Okay.
Present the ring. Just ring.
Mhm.
From T to R engraved on it. Couldn't keep the straight face for that long. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah! That's mine! Give it back, thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify that this very object— Can I just read? That would be better. Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
Ah!
Well,
What is going on here?
That's Ben, say something!
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money? Like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Ah, I see. Well done. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Judge. Trilo, when was the ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time, that night. The night of the crime. What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw—
oh, that was you. Sorry.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
We heard the noise.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah! Yo! Oh!
Ben! What's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to
whatever.
do with anything. Especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what it has to do with the it's not It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatcher monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow loafy fool called Ben's fault. Can I? While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough. Ben's testimony has
clearly
a flaw.
that one.
It's clearly that one. I'm assuming the flaw.
Maybe a little.
Oh my god. I was like, I swear if it's the exercise. Because this game would not shock me. You're lovers. There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the Ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defendant's argument does hold water. This witness does have a word. Oh my god. I'm adding words now. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get the dork face in trouble. Bless you. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha! I've told you so many times you'd think you'd know his story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, Stick Buddy. Stick Boy, same
boy.
thing. But I'm not, but I'm sure it will change some more.
Stick buddy.
Hi, Digital, how are you? Oh my god.
Where there is one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep going after him.
Yeah.
What's
Alright.
happened so far? We've examined this doll a lot. And he's just a lime piece of shit.
Stick
It's
buddy.
fine. The Stick Buddy. Thank you for the clip, Kotana. Witnessing Max.
I'll give you what I saw waiting that night for Regina.
What'd he say? I read it wrong, I'm sure. I can't read today. It's fine. Hi, Don. Stick Buddy. Oh my god. Stick Buddy sounds more friendly than the abomination deserves. Well, I don't know what he said because I clicked past it. I added words to it again.
Said, I'll give you that I was waiting for that. I was waiting that night for Regina, is what he said.
I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina, but that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in that plaza that night. In the you know, he showed up after I had been waiting for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximillion Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake anyone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
3 ridiculous symbols?
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
And Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Well, witnessing Max. I'm assuming this is still the first trial?
This one? Yeah, we haven't gone... We're very close to getting to the second part.
Okay, because I figured I'd go to the bathroom in between.
Yeah, it's not too far away.
Really, Bob Jones?
But he did say something weird that we want to press on.
The 3 symbols?
No.
Oh.
He just said something that doesn't really line up with his character.
Oh, him saying... Yeah, I thought that. Good evening? Why would he say good evening?
Right.
So press?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Crestons. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night?
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, and you say good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You've got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trilo.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's got to be something wrong with this bit of his testimony. Trilo's evening greeting?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Ben's half of the comedy act.
Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? I mean, that's funny coming from you.
Exactly what I was thinking. Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand.
Ow! That hurt!
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that without evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. What? So should I present something on the good evening?
No, you want to press on the symbols.
Okay.
Like you thought originally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Press. Those 3 ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer with a chorus. Everyone together now!
Silk.
Cloak.
White roses.
Thank you very much.
Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree, but do we have the proof to make something stick?
All we can do is try, right, Nick? We've got to have something that will prove useful.
All right, time to get to work. Okay. So now do we present? Sea salt and chocolate.
Yeah. So, yeah. So when he says, on the statement where he says good evening, we can prove that they're not, like,
they're kind of enemies. We
So
have
present,
something.
Let me look. The bottle? Broken bottle?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Present it. Trilo, is it not true that you had to fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight.
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Ah!
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie, honestly. I
just lied. A lot.
That's enough for me, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He saw the defendant or a different person?
A different person.
Different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Damn. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximillion Galactica. That is why Trilo made an effort to greet whoever it was he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
Ah!
What in the world? You...
Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trilo saw that evening then? The monkey. No,
Who would he have wanted to be nice to?
Regina. Or the
No.
the victim.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the victim.
Right.
Also, hi, not creative with names. Also, to be fair, go get some rest. You sweeping? All the rest. Lewd puppet, lewd. He's a little
When
bitch
have
too,
any
Your
of the
Honor.
witnesses been truthful? That's
None
a
of
good
them.
point.
That's
None
a
of
really
them.
good point.
They've never been.
Never.
Like, I feel like the judge should just be like, okay, well, you're gonna lie, so...
So you get 3 chances here.
Yeah.
Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. Judge,
No,
keep
stop.
in your pants?
No.
Stop it.
Stop.
No, Your Honor.
Gumshoe, arrest this man.
Gumshoe, do your job. It is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
Judge, no. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Ah! Ah!
Yes, officer, 3 of them right here. Exactly. Order. How do you respond to this?
Well, wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him. It was obviously Maximillion Galactica.
They don't look anything alike, sir.
No. None whatsoever. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximillion Galactica? Or was it the Ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols?
All right, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together. Ow!
Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
Questionable.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximillion Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that this person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point in this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Ah,
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
what do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
But,
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
huh?
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing: that there is no one other than Maximillion Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I will go to the bathroom. I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. To be continued. Except we will
Alright,
continue.
part 1 of the trial is done.
Yep. Don't get smug, Phoenix. Never get smug. Thank you for the clip, Cortana. Also, I'm gonna
Yes,
save.
let's save.
Saving. It's Billy Bob Johns.
That is
Bob
Billy
Johns.
Bob to you.
That's Billy Bob. All right. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
You enjoy that.
Oh,
Kita, how dare. Phoenix would look simply fabulous in anything. Can't we just arrest them all? If only. I feel like Phoenix should go and become a cop. So he can arrest everyone. Oh, the next part is all the clown. So I hope Kat has some water. Because this is going to be... This is a bit long. So... Still think the puppet needs to be locked up forever. Or burned, I mean. The clown is not funny. Lying in court is still an actual serious crime, so arrest the doll. Tulip is tonight. Yes, Lucas. We just moved collab day to today. Just because of scheduling stuff. So Tulip will be tonight at 7:30, and we are committed to 100% run. So oh goodness, we have so many kisses, so many kisses, so much kissing.
So much kissing of the underground people. If that makes you wonder what this game is about, please come stop by.
Kiss the underground people.
They crawl
people.
out of holes. They are the mole people.
They are the mole people.
They live in the ground.
You just wait till they come up and then you kiss them.
Then you surprise them when they feel fine and not angry.
You surprise them when they're happy and not angry. That's
exactly.
a good. That's how you kiss the mole people.
We kissed a turtle. Turtle
We
boy.
did kiss a turtle.
He paid us a
Well,
lot of
Punchy
money. Punchy did.
Turtle Boy was really rich, but he did
Turtle
punch
Boy
us in the
loaded.
head
He
before.
did kind of murder us. It's fine.
A little bit. It
So
sounds
if
like a
you're
strange
questioning
version of
what this game is-
whack-a-mole.
uh,
I mean, some of the
finally kiss
above
that
ground
bitch in the
residents
park,
will kiss
hopefully.
us.
Yeah, some.
I
like
hope
Lion
so.
Boy.
Train bitch.
Train bitch.
Train bitch.
Hi, I'm Punchy.
Turtle Boy. No, his name was Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
That was his name. He was a turtle. He was the son of a lion.
Mhm.
You got to kiss the dad and then kiss the turtle.
We did the reverse.
Yeah, kiss.
Because you have to bathe yourself just right for the dad to want to kiss you.
Yes.
We are not lying.
This is all accurate. This is not hyperbolic at all. This is what
is
happened
how you
in the
play the
last
game.
stream.
This game. Did the
The
turtle
turtle did
turn
not
into
turn
a prince? Nope.
No, but the turtle seemed
He
like
just
it was a
went back underground.
bomb. We were very
did.
afraid that the turtle was
It
going to
was
explode.
ticking!
It was ticking. It was very scary. Does
I
anybody have
just
that
met
clip
you.
handy? The turtle boy almost
This is
exploding.
crazy. Yeah, whoever has the clip of the turtle boy exploding. Or almost exploding. So lost. It's been a while. This is just Tulip. We've only streamed it once on Kita's channel last week. We will be continuing it tonight. In 4.5
so
hours.
if that has you very confused, you should come over and watch.
Fact. We'd be kissing
I
Lion
loved
Daddy.
seeing
We already
chat's
did.
reaction. We did
That's
kiss
so
Lion
good.
Daddy.
The turtle
We
was a
did
rich
that.
has prince at least. It's true. I just noticed I have your emotes. Someone gifted me a sub and I didn't even notice. Yay, panties! Celebrate with panties and daddies.
Use them. Use
I
them
just
well,
upgraded your
Skittles.
guidance system.
Use them well.
Use them
At
well.
home. You left what at home?
Should be thingy.
Why would you do that?
So Sarah, thank you for the 500 biddies, you sweet bean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All that love, all that hype. So yeah. But no, it wasn't a Kappa. It was legit a turtle boy. It was a turtle.
it was a turtle, and his name was Turtle Boy. That's his name.
Also,
and then
his shell was a Japanese hard hat,
It was.
and that's what glowed.
It was that.
It was
Hold
unsettling.
on, let me see. I might have it. Oh, there's a lot of clips from Hitman. I did a lot of bad things in Hitman.
She piled all the bodies into a fountain and made them explode. It was amazing.
I mean, I'd say you have no proof of that, but like, I got a lot of clips of that, so can't
Kita
really.
and Kat, I really needed the laughs this stream gave me. Oh, Demonas.
Oh,
Love. I know you're melting.
Here.
We're here. All the love. Kita's finding that clip for you guys.
I got
Body
it.
fountain.
Here it
It
is.
was a body
This
fountain.
is what this game is about, everybody. If you want to see more,
Yep.
it's right there. Also, I love how excited Kat gets. She's just like our cheerleader in that
I
game.
am. Because
She
I
gets
can't
so
play.
excited.
So I'm watching.
It
exciting.
helps me though because it's very difficult. The game is actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
not a joke. It
PS2.
is difficult.
Yeah. I even watched that game and listening to this retelling just makes me go. It's true though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the game's called Tulip. Never heard of Tulip. No, it's Tulip. But I had never heard of it before either, so I don't blame you. Kat is moral support for Punchy's hoedowns. Punchy getting real down. Also, we do not have proof of that fountain explosion. You posted on Twitter, I believe. Oh, we do have. You said you do not, but you meant to. That fountain explosion was beautiful.
We do have proof of that. That did happen. I want to see if I can break it. So I'm going to keep that save. And then maybe the next time we play Hitman, I will see how many bodies I can put in there and see if I can break the game. Because that's
Be
really what I was
amazing.
trying to do. It would.
I mean-
and the game was already starting to lag really badly every
Yeah,
time
it
I got
was.
close to the fountain. So
The
know?
amazing part was when you exploded it and played that song, and that song's slow, and the frame rate of the bodies falling was slow. So it's like you intentionally edited it, but it was a live stream,
Yep.
so it was even better.
Yep. It just lagged that hard.
That was amazing.
Beautiful moment.
I'm gonna double save just in case. All right, you ready?
Yep. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, shoot. I just accidentally saved again. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's all good.
That clip
All right,
was
I'm
funny.
there now.
It's so good. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the Ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the Ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the Ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the Ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the Ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Whoa.
It's-
Maya's like, you were undressing for the Ringmaster? Which means...
It means that the Ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the Ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? The double.
Clearly, the murderer ate it.
Ate it. Just absorbed it.
Eat it. Eat it.
Oh my god. Huh?
Did you say double
I did.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what I wanted to be when I grew up. Magician or president. Those are very different. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Consume all. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Number 2. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Fuck. Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
Is his name based off the Three Stooges? I think I just realized that.
Lawrence Curls? Larry?
Well, he goes by
Curly and
Moe.
Moe? Oh my god, it is.
Well.
God damn it. All right.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
I can't remember. Okay.
Also, I hope you have Water Cat because he apparently
I
this is
do.
kind of long now that I'm looking at this, but this is the last. I mean, just he talks a lot is what I'm saying, but this is the last part of the trial, so
My voice will die.
it'll just be him. Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
realize that they were so back to back.
No, it's okay. I just am thinking because the doll's voice is very similar to the clown's, if I remember.
Yeah, I mean nobody here
Larry,
is
Curly, and
gonna
Moe.
nobody here is gonna unsub if you can't get a
Unsub.
perfect Unsubbed. Unfollowed.
This isn't
Blocked
the perfect
recorded.
Moe voice. It's fine.
Too
There's
many
a lot of
dots.
dots happening. Oh god! In West Cloudadelphia!
Born and raised, he said.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
I accidentally.
Yep.
Oh my god. I accidentally hit. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. I accidentally started playing Undertale on Spotify because I accidentally hit the play button on my keyboard, but I was very confused as to what was happening at first and was wondering if it was coming from the game.
Well, there's a lot happening.
Unsubbed for poor voice acting. Rude.
Yes, he did, Don. Yes, he did.
He did. All right.
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club.
I mean,
Since it's easy.
debatable.
Debatable. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state, Rude. Are you profiling me again, Judge? Please state your name for the court.
Maybe he's a chef.
Oh yeah! Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign
What
only
is wrong
says
with
no
everyone in this courtroom? Why is
Fact.
everyone in this courtroom a pervert?
The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
God damn it.
Oh no.
No one is amused. No joke. This court is already a joke. Fact. Thank you for the clip, Cortana.
See, I'm telling you.
I mean, everything happens all the time, Lissa. This is the answer. Professional and serious stream over here.
Okay. How about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? But a couple of clowns who are up to no good.
Your name.
God damn it.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Moe the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a
Oh my god. Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Aw, poor Moe can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
I see
That's
what they
fine,
did there.
Maya. That's better this way.
Seriously. What you witnessed.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I
That's
haven't been
clear.
able to I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament when a clown who can't make people laugh, I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes for just today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing?
This is completely
Terribly.
unrelated.
It is very unrelated and very uncomfortable for everybody involved.
Fact. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness,
Huh?
we will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Jeez.
Rip.
Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Why not a gay man? God damn it.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe. Aww.
Oh no. Gumshoe's gotta give this clown some therapy.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Please no. God damn it. I object to these dad jokes, Your Honor. Me. Follow the nice man in the white coat.
Well, okay. At least we don't have to press on any of the original testimony. We can just skip that. Okay.
Luckily. Because that wasn't really a testimony.
No, see, when I looked at it, I was like, holy crap, that's like 9 things I'm gonna say? Well,
Wow.
they're irrelevant, so it doesn't matter.
Good. All right.
Good. We'll just keep going.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw 2 silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the Ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the Ringmaster over the head.
Well, shit.
F.
Bonus.
Just
That's
don't
more savage than Von
Damn.
Karma.
It's true. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Rude.
Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized.
Except for the fact he was too
I
far
mean,
away.
Except
However. Huh? Except
that everybody is wrong on the witness stand the first time.
fact. The witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter.
Almost like... Oh.
The judge.
Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
You have to kiss the hat to Punchy for bonus points. Oh my god. Nobody
Oh,
wants to
because
kiss
the hat has a mouth on it.
Yup. Oh my god.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it could bring disaster upon the court.
What do you think is going to happen?
I have no idea, but I'm nervous. Thus,
Fina.
damn it.
You got this.
Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. What the fuck is that phrase?
I have no idea what that means. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
I don't doubt this. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. F. I think the judge is implying his murder. He'll murder a clown. But what about the clown suit? It also has lips. We don't talk about that part. Also, that's not the one that changes expression. Huh. The one on his hat is real, and it's scary. Don't push the clown. He may explode like the puppet. Good point. His gestures and expressions do as well. What? Read as the Three Stooges? Oh my god. That's amazing. Anyway.
Okay, so what do you think we should know? Like, we should press for more information.
I thought I'd go straight to bed, but before I did, I glanced out the window. What caused him to do that? Okay. You just happened to glance out the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls.
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Keep pressing.
Yep.
Exactly why did you look out your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not
That'd
what I
be
meant.
terrifying.
It would.
You just see a clown looking at the window
Nope.
in the middle of the night.
Nope. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant
Thump.
It has returned, Noms.
Yes. Poor ugly clown. I'm dead inside now. I will join you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot.
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow, ow, ow.
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Moe were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls. Please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. Oh, how the turntables.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Yep.
I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me look outside.
Should we press another?
We gotta press this one, because this is what
Oh.
he added. And we need to
Okay.
find out more.
What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? Ah ha ha, ah ha ha. I guess that the sound sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit? Huh.
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw?
I like all of the Evanescence lyrics in chat. Okay.
Hey, ruining the lore
You're ruining the lore with Amy
with
Lee.
the Evanescence jokes with Amy Lee. She ruins the lore.
Oh my god. Every time. That's when I toss it to it. That's when I toss it to a let's. Anyway. I can read. Welcome back, Dalton. He was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. Or...
Nope.
Or I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clonked the Ringmaster over the head.
Yep.
Because he heard the thump before.
Right.
Press. You say you saw the Ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What? What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. What did you What did say? I can read. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Moe, did you or did you not see the crime of the murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Didn't you whip him already?
Yep.
Because if you don't... Oh, it, like, blinked for a second.
Yeah,
and I was like,
blinked for me,
excuse me. Excuse me, I didn't see the rest of that, ma'am. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
She threatened me with half my life? Rude.
Yeah.
Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I may have been listening to Evanescence while taking out the garbage. Fate.
Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
I'm convincing. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Moe said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Moe just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching
People have to take an oath.
Yeah, right?
They're lying. They're
Lying
breaking that
hoes.
oath immediately.
Amazingly. Immediately.
Yep.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clonked the Ringmaster over the head.
If Moe is to be believed, when he said he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there was no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
In 1972! I didn't read the rest.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown like an onion makeup to find the truth.
Well,
You're back from your jog?
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much?
When I looked out my window that night, the Ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again? What a shocker. So you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the Ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the Ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha!
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor.
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes! Exactly! The Ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a glint of a joke from you, hint, same thing, I will put you in holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
I want to give him a hug, though. I feel kind of bad. He looks so sad. Even his hat was shocked. I mean, did you see my shocked face? It looks like this. This clown makes me cry. Hi, Flaggeron. Exactly that, though. Oh my god.
We'll always save the day.
Who did this? Who got a humble? Thank you so much, whoever got a humble bundle. Who got a humble? Who got a buck bumble? Thank you so much. Thank you. Me, Jen, thank you so much, you sweet bean. Buck bumble, you adulted. Thank you. It's funny when he says Mr. Curls when he's talking to Moe. I mean, he is Mr. Curls, though. You got paranormal activity? Ooh, good luck. John was actually pretty nervous about that, especially in VR. I want to kill and hug this clown. Onions are a very different thing. Can't wait to see Evanescence live. Have fun, Nero. With orchestra and all. That sounds super awesome. We respect them, Buck Bumble. Alright.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols.
Oh my god.
His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
Fluttering in the wind. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight.
Rude.
But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
Nope. It's a decisive damn it. It's a decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. All right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination. We always save the day. I will survive the scares. Yes, Jen. The silhouette. All right, so...
So, we have something that contradicts what he says here.
The black cloak?
Kind of.
Because we have the hat? I don't know.
No.
He doesn't mention the roses.
There you go.
So press the they were all there?
We don't even need to press because we have, proof.
Oh. Drugs?
No.
The poster?
No. There you go.
No, I know it wasn't the drugs. I was just having fun. Ooh,
I know.
I clicked it. I mean. Alright. Present. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Moe. Everyone knows that Maximillion Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
What the?
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one.
That's...
Isn't that right, Moe?
What? Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth. No fractions. No fractions in this courtroom.
None whatsoever. Order, order. Moe, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. I like when they back and forth. Right, it's me. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He is just toying with this court.
That's... I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? Fuck. Going from the clown to him.
There's no way I could make mistakes. Someone was wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximillion Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Dots. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, this witness has not grown more mature with age. Rude?
I'm not mature.
Clearly not.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means it's not 1%, but okay. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no more contradictions in this next statement, I'm preparing to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
That's not good. Nick, this is your last chance.
Well, fuck. The silhouette
Well,
part
fuck.
2. Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
There's no doubt in my mind there was no Wright roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There was no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. Okay.
Well, Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against the witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. One chance is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Anyway. So.
Well. So, what do you think we should press?
He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
Sure, we'll do that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, press. Hold it. Moe, be honest. Ow!
I'm sorry, Kat.
Rude?
You promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, no more badgering. I hope
Wait,
you
why
enjoy
were
this
you laughing?
penalty.
You
Because you're not
purposely-
supposed to press any of them.
Well.
I'm
this
sorry.
bitch. I'm finished. Excuse me. I'm the one handing out the pen. Oh!
Witness, continue with your testimony.
You're not going to whip me too, are you?
Maybe after court, if you're into that kind of thing. See, I thought you would want to see that.
But it's kind of pointless if you only whip me after court.
Oh, God.
He doesn't understand them.
Anyway. Anyway, so we need to present something.
On which statement?
No, you were right. He was wearing it the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God damn it. He was wearing it the entire time. So present and the hat?
Yep.
All right. Present it. The only one Franziska should be whipping is Maya.
I thought you were going to say you, dragon.
Which I could be like, I don't disagree. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat that you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how could one mistake a thing like that?
I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma. Oh, God damn it. Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to this contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it at the entire time he was at the scene.
No, that's not true!
Cortana, thank you for that clip. Kinky. Order, order, order. Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
So are
Hey,
you.
That's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Rude? Why is he so mean to the clown?
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting... Oh, God, no matter how old I can always be younger than you. Why?
Jesus. God. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing the dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Moe,
What do you want?
you just said you just said that he had left the crime scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the crime scene?
What? He went. What do you mean, how did he leave the crime scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't you talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the crime scene? Oh no. Also, I like that Dalton said, I mean, fair. I said a few interesting bits of dialogue about Franziska. We'll go down with the ship, as you should. There is no chemistry. It's just for, like, what Maya said in the beginning about being like, she's 18. I'm 18. All right. Well,
So what do you think, Kat?
a picture of the crime scene. Footprints.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So, do I just present the photo of the crime scene?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Ay, ay, ay,
ay! So, Moe, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, the witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
Hooray, let's just erase this entire...
It never
part of the
happened.
That was a waste of time.
It was. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came into court. Rude?
Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways! Damn! I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear!
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls,
Yes?
the testimony you've provided up until now has been false?
It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just
what?
It's just I've been a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Order, order. I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you? I mean, she is her father's daughter.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Damn. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ah, you're not only gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Who knew having a psychotic clown testify would be a waste of time? The truth.
Oh god,
Now
this
it's-
music.
This music.
Now it's time for our next segment, Moe Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth.
Ish.
When I saw out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing his silk hat. That's when I saw
Wee.
The animation! This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew into the air. Through the air.
Yeet.
Same thing.
Yeet.
He flew right off and
Yeet,
disappeared
get down.
into the darkness.
No.
That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
Good boy. Boy. He was
Sounded
trying
like
to
you
jump
were
up on my
saying
lap.
that to the clown.
No.
Good
No,
boy.
Rue was trying to jump up on my lap.
Duh.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? I mean, his.
I could
his is
clearly
not
see
funny.
the lines. Oh my god. I mean, yeah. But still, funny. That's... Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximillion Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witness. Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? Marks. Hello, Marks, by the way. And Flaggeron, they were just trying to purge it just because. It was only joking. It's okay, Flaggeron. They were just trying to make sure I didn't see it in case you were right. But it was too late. It's okay.
What do you think? This is all a dream, right?
I mean,
What do you think?
he's telling the truth.
All right, he's telling the truth.
Is that actually it?
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. I'm now second guessing Kita. I'm scared. What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he was telling the truth? That's what I think.
Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic?
Yikes, you're right. Ow!
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist. Well, she's no fun.
It's true. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminals left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Well, December 29th.
Yeah, it didn't matter what you picked there.
Gotcha. 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Hey, sweeties. What in the world is going on?
Can you fly, bitch?
Can you fly? That's
you
what
fly?
I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
God damn it, spoilers.
Spoilers. God, my immersion.
I know. Now I don't believe in magic anymore.
Hi, Team Swig.
Wow. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
It was another bird.
It was another bird.
We'll have to cross-examine another bird.
I wouldn't be surprised with this game. It's gonna be the tiger! Or the monkey! It's the fucking monkey.
The monkey can fly.
Yep.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
To be continued. I love Max. He's Metaton. He's so extra.
He is.
Saving. All right, we're at part 3, investigation next time.
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh my god. Oh, my voice.
Indeed.
I did survive. Hopefully I don't have to do too much of their voices next stream. We'll see.
I don't. I can look, but next stream is investigation, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
It's mostly going to be Phoenix and Maya.
It's probably just going to be them arguing with them and then walking away. Oh no, we're stopping here because investigation's pretty long and it's weird to stop in the middle of like any of the investigations or trials. So
Also,
we
it's
try to get through them.
4 anyway. So,
Yeah, and
perfect timing.
It's perfect timing. So,
Yeah, we mostly just talked to
well, we do have to talk to Trilo. Like, we have to talk to pretty much everybody, but it's not that long. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just kinda
it's not
have
like
to-
the trails. The trials
The trails
are much longer. Trials.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my
So
god, I
it's
just
sort of
realized
asking a few
Doomswake.
questions.
It's Phoenix pointing and then Edgeworth pointing.
It is.
Oh my god. That's amazing. So, then I'll watch until you end this stream. Hey, Digital, you sleeping? I just like Trilo. I don't think anyone likes Trilo.
I don't.
I feel like that's not something that's happening. I'm just saying. So, because Kita asked, and so everyone knows, we are 46 sub points away from a new emote, if that ever happens. But
Just saying.
either way, a lot of
Sub now.
incentive rewards are happening this week. So guys,
Yep.
sub incentive rewards. We will be doing tomorrow all this week is noon Central Standard Time on this channel. Tomorrow specifically is going to be the Sinking City. We'll finally be starting the Sinking City, and I will be dressing up in steampunk cosplay. So that is part of one reward. And then on Thursday is patron picks. So I'll be playing 3 games. So it'll be an extra long stream. But the first game is going to be Root Letter by Demones, which is a visual novel game that's on PS4. I'll be playing it on. And then after that is a patron pick from Lacious. We'll be playing Wander Song, which is a cute game of being a bard and singing songs. And then the third one is Baba Is You by Tenebrous Max. And we all know Baba Is You. I need your help, please. Please. For solving puzzles. And then Friday is more the Sinking City, but I'll be dressed up in a onesie this time. And then not Saturday because I'm going to a graduation party, but Sunday. Sunday. We will be playing indie games with River because that was one of the sub incentives from this last Friday. So 3 sub incentives will be fulfilled this week. Get excited. And while I look for someone to raid, Kita, what is your stream schedule this week?
Well, tonight we are going to be continuing Tulip over on my channel in like 3.5
Tulip.
hours. So 7:30 my time, 6:30 Cat's time. If you want to see a very weird, very weird, strange, obscure game that's all about just kissing random people, mole people, underground people, in fact. then you should come over because we've been having a really good time with it. And then tomorrow there's not going to be a stream, but Thursday we're going to be continuing Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which is very chill and my favorite Harvest Moon game. And then Friday, Saturday is just going to be Eco playing Until Dawn. And see how far we can get. Chat gets to vote on whether or not we save or kill Emily because that was a sub incentive. So it's going to be a good time.
Yes.
You missed the first part but saw the clip of the turtle and you're terrified.
As you should be. As you absolutely should be. So get excited tonight, guys. So who will be raiding is Chilbo. Let's go give Chilbo some love. I was going to actually raid her last week and it didn't happen because she was ending right before I did. So let's go actually give her some love. If you guys need something to say, go ahead and say this. Copy and paste in chat. Make sure it works. And also to let us know you're coming with. And if you have Kita's panties, please go ahead and use those.
Use them.
Use them. But let's go give Chilbo some love. She's currently chilling and chatting. But also, it says that she is going deep sea diving. So I think playing Subnautica. So let's go give Chilbo some love. If you guys are not already following watching Chilbo, you should. She's totally sweet, totally precious, and plays a lot of those type of games. Like Subnautica, like The Witcher a lot recently, stuff like that. A lot of open world. So we will see you guys tonight for some Tulip in 3.5 hours. But otherwise, guys, have a wonderful night. I'll see you in Chilbo's chat. But bye, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye.